Hello, we're going to be going over speech and language development of a 3-year-old. Recognizes actions and pictures. So if you're reading a book, and let's say in the book someone's sleeping, will the child be able to tell you that character's sleeping? Or if in the book you're reading a story about, you know, maybe the 3 little bears, and when they're eating the soup, can the child tell you that they're eating? So pretty much they're recognizing actions in pictures. So even if you were to show them maybe a picture of someone playing, they'll be able to say, if you were to say, all right, what is that child doing, or point to the boy that's playing in the picture, they're able to understand that. And there's definitely different examples. There's of them being able to recognize those actions. Some of those examples are sleeping, eating, playing, drinking, washing, and running. So if the child's able to either point to the child that's drinking or washing their hands, or if it's them telling you about the picture, and in that in those sentences that they're saying, they're kind of putting an example together of the little boy is washing, or look at the boy playing. So recognizing actions and pictures. Understands negatives in sentences. So this pretty much means that the child is able to kind of understand the word no in a sentence or the word not in a sentence, and if they're starting to understand the semantics of that negative the negative in sentences. So which of the Legos is not blue? And then maybe the child will hand you a red Lego. Maybe if there's a picture of babies crying and one of the babies is not crying, you would ask, which of the babies is not crying? You could ask, maybe if you're doing something hot and cold with your students, you could say, which cup is not hot? And, then they'll point to the cold cup. Or if you have, for example, kids in circle time and you're saying, who is not wearing red today? And the children would point to the people in different colors that are not red. So they're starting to understand the word not and the semantics of the negative in sentences. The next one says names a variety of pictured objects. So pretty much that the child's able to, when you're reading a story, they're able to point out different things like the banana, the teddy bear, maybe the refrigerator, different animals, kind of like, once again, going over 2-year-old milestones where you're reading that maybe 100 book and they have now mastered that book. They know every single thing in that book. This could be done really through reading books or looking, maybe even when you're watching TV, or if you're in the classroom, if you have any flashcards, or, even simply while they're playing, what is this? And, a car, or a fire truck, or a policeman, so on and so forth. Just that they're naming a variety of different objects. Uses plurals. So plurals, that would be if there's 2 of something that they're adding that S. So instead of saying, I'm playing with the baby and there's 2 babies on the 3-year-old's lap, she would be saying, I'm playing with the babies. Or if there's, 2 apples, instead of saying, look at the apple, they would say, look at the apples. So they're using that S at the end if there's 2 or more of an object. That's what uses plurals means. Produces 1, 4, or 5 sentence word. Mama, come here and play. Mama, I am hungry. Mama, more food, please. So you're counting those phrases that they're saying, and there'll be examples of videos. For articulation, we're focusing on P, D, G, M, K, T, H, and F. I will also, in our course, link the articulation chart that tends to help people understand where children should be as far as articulation goes. You should be able to understand most of what the child says. even if you are not always with that child. So for speech and language development, this kind of goes into social and interpersonal. Greets you. So when you walk into the door, they're saying hi to you. How are you? Maybe waving. Response to your questions. So when you're asking the child, how old are you? What color shirt are you wearing? What did you have for breakfast? When's your birthday? They're answering all of these, a variety of questions. Maybe not complex questions, but pretty simple, maybe one word answer questions they're definitely answering. That the child speaks to adults and children without a problem. So they're able to go up to the children and say, want to play? Let's go pick up the doll. And they're also going up to adults and asking questions. When will we go outside? Are we going to go play with water? What activity are we doing? Are we painting today? They're asking you questions. They're curious about what's going on, and they're talking to adults. And then the last one is that they say bye. So if you initiate a goodbye, they'll respond either by saying bye, coming up to you and saying goodbye. A lot of children at this age are saying see you later. Maybe they're being prompted to say have a good day. So just that they're, pretty much greeting you and saying bye to you as well. All right, we'll be looking at some videos.
I got my ball. I got my ball.
And what are those?
Wheel.
So you could see what are those. He said wheels instead of just wheel for there was 4 wheels on the car. So he's using those plurals at the S, and then you saw the example of the first child using my. I got my ball. I got my ball. Or it's your turn. It's my turn. It's his turn.
I got my ball.
What is this?
A phone.
Very good. What is this?
A block.
What is this?
A crayon.
What is this?
A book.
What is this?
A shoe.
What is this?
A shirt.
What is this?
A scissor.
Good. What is this one?
A cow.
So there you saw him labeling many familiar objects.
What is this?
That's a ladybug house, right? Yeah. He won't fly away. We got him. Don't open it. It's locked.
There you were able to understand what the children were saying, even if you weren't with them all day or any day. And then here is using 2 to 3 word sentences.
They put dirt and mulch. That's good, right? No, not dirt and mulch. The mulch is the where and the dirt is the pond.